Akashvani presents Morning News. Good morning, I am Abhishek Mukhopadhyay. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to formally inaugurate India AI Impact Summit 2026 at Bharat Mandapam in New Delhi today. Former British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak says India is well positioned to be a leader in AI and demonstrate its mass adoption and deployment in society. Food Corporation of India signed MoU with World Food Programme for supply of rice to eradicate global hunger. Holy month of Ramzan begins today in different parts of the country. Defending champions India beat Netherlands by 17 runs in final Group A fixture of the ICC Men's T20 Cricket World Cup in Ahmedabad. And 6th National Rafting Championship begins today at Shibnote in Doda district of Jammu and Kashmir. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will inaugurate the India AI Impact Summit 2026 at Bharat Mandapam in New Delhi today. The opening ceremony will also be addressed by the President of France, Emmanuel Macron, Secretary General of United Nations, Antonio Guterres, as well as various top industry leaders from across the world. The opening ceremony will be followed by a visit of the leaders to the India AI Impact Expo. We have a report.
The leaders' plenary in the noon will bring together heads of state, ministers and senior representatives from multilateral institutions to outline national and global priorities on AI, including governance, infrastructure and international cooperation. Mr. Modi will participate in the CEO roundtable in the evening. It will convene senior executives from global technology and industry firms with government leadership to discuss investment, research collaboration, supply chains and deployment of AI systems. The theme of India AI Impact Summit 2026 is Sarvajana Hitaya Sarvajana Sukhaya, welfare for all, happiness of all. It aims to position India as a leader in the field of AI and envisions a future where AI advances humanity, fosters inclusive growth and safeguards the shared planet. The summit has brought together more than 500 global AI leaders, including 100 chief executive officers and founders, 150 academicians and researchers, and 400 chief technology officers and philanthropists. It also engaged over 100 government representatives, including more than 20 heads of state and government and around 60 ministers and vice ministers. With Anand Kumar, Anupam Mishra, Akashvani News, Delhi.
Former British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak has said that India is well positioned to be a leader in AI and demonstrate its mass adoption and deployment in society. Addressing the event at India AI Impact Summit in New Delhi, Mr. Sunak said there is incredible optimism and trust towards AI in India, while in the West the overriding feeling is one of anxiety at the moment. He said India has recognized that leadership in technology does not just depend on inventing technology, it's about how you deploy it. Former UK Prime Minister said in the Stanford Global AI Vibrancy 2025 report, India has been ranked third for AI competitiveness and ecosystem vibrancy.
India has recognized that leadership in technology doesn't depend just on inventing the technology. It depends on how effectively you deploy it in your country. So by focusing on mass adoption, I think supported by a very deep talent pool here, a strong digital public infrastructure, and a public that's very supportive and optimistic of the technology, I think India is well positioned to take a leadership role in AI.
India is hosting the AI Impact Summit 2026 from February 16 to 20th, in which a large number of world leaders, technology experts and innovators are participating. At India AI Impact Summit, Google has announced that it will connect India with the US through new subsea cables as part of a $15 billion investment spread over 5 years. In a statement, the company informed that through their collaborative infrastructure initiative named America-India Connect, a new international subsea gateway will be established in Vizag. It added that 3 new subsea paths connecting India to Singapore, South Africa and Australia, and 4 strategic fiber optic routes will also be established. Speaking at the India AI Impact Summit in New Delhi, CEO of Google Sundar Pichai said that the initiative delivers new subsea cable routes to increase AI connectivity between India, the US and multiple locations across the southern hemisphere.
We are announcing the India-America Connect initiative, which will deliver new subsea cable routes to increase AI connectivity between the US, India, and multiple locations across the Southern Hemisphere. To take advantage of the opportunities this infrastructure creates, we must also invest in people and skilling, which is why we are announcing some of our most ambitious skilling programs here. This includes a new Google AI professional certificate program to help people master AI in their work. In India, we are partnering with Vadvani AI to reach students and early career professionals. It will be available in English and Hindi, more Indian languages to follow.
Global leaders continue to arrive in New Delhi for the India AI Impact Summit 2026. President of Switzerland Guy Parmelin today arrived in the national capital for the AI Summit. In a social media post, the Minister of External Affairs said that the visit of President Parmelin will further deepen India-Switzerland partnership across diverse sectors of mutual interest. Food Corporation of India FCI and the World Food Programme WFP have signed a Memorandum of Understanding MoU for the supply of rice in support of global humanitarian operations aimed at combating hunger. Union Ministry of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution has informed that FCI will supply 2 lakh metric tons of rice to WFP under the MoU. Department of Food and Public Distribution Secretary Sanjeev Chopra said this agreement showcases the country's resolve to ensure no one goes hungry. He added India will continue to stand with the international community in combating malnutrition and food insecurity. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates around the clock, follow us on X handle at AIR News Alerts. And for details of stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.gov.in and download news on AIR app. The holy month of Ramzan begins today as the moon was sighted yesterday evening in many parts of the country. Today will be the first day of fasting of the holy month. Ramzan is the 9th month of the Islamic calendar and Eid ul-Fitr is celebrated at the culmination of fasting month. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has greeted people on the beginning of the holy month of Ramzan. In a social media post, Mr. Modi expressed hope that this auspicious month will further the spirit of togetherness in society. Election Commission has decided to issue show-cause notices to the concerned Electoral Registration Officers EROs and Assistant Electoral Registration Officers EROs for failing to upload a large number of voters' documents online under the Special Intensive Revision SIR process currently underway in West Bengal. According to an official, even 4 days after the hearing concluded, nearly 1,15,000 documents are yet to be uploaded. The Commission had clearly instructed all EROs and EROs that if any application is rejected, the specific reason must be clearly stated. Narcotics Control Bureau NCB has seized 4.776 kg of cocaine worth over 23 crore rupees from a Brazilian passenger at Campe Gora International Airport in Bengaluru. Acting on specific intelligence, NCB's Bengaluru Zonal Unit intercepted the accused in the early hours of yesterday after he arrived from Sao Paulo via Doha. The NCB added that legal action has been initiated under the Narcotics, Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Act. The coffee sector has hailed the interim trade agreement between India and the United States of America. Talking to Akashvani News, Bengaluru-based coffee roaster Shrikant Rao said that the deal will increase investment in the coffee sector. He added that the reduction in tariffs will boost exports, providing long-term benefits for the farmers involved in this sector.
We are basically roasters, specialty coffee roasters based in Bangalore from India. The latest FTA between US and India has certainly the boost to the coffee industry because duty was very high for all the exports of coffee and also the value-added products like roasted coffee and instant coffee. Certainly the change in the tariff from 50% to 80% certainly will boost the confidence of the exporters and also good for the industry.
US President Donald Trump will chair the Board of Peace meeting today and will make an announcement regarding the $5 billion pledged for Gaza by 20 member states attending the meeting. Addressing the media, White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt said that the Board of Peace meeting will focus on maintaining security in Gaza amid the ongoing war between Israel and Hamas. She informed Mr. Trump will announce reconstruction efforts and committed thousands of personnel for the International Stabilization Force and local police to maintain security and peace for Gazans.
President Trump will host a Board of Peace meeting at the Donald J. Trump Institute of Peace, where he will announce that member states have pledged more than $5 billion towards the Gaza humanitarian and reconstruction efforts and have also committed thousands of personnel to the International Stabilization Force and local police to maintain security and peace for Gazans.
Regarding the nuclear deal with Iran, Ms. Levitt said that diplomacy is the first option for US President Donald Trump before considering military action against Iran. She added that it would be wise for Iran to reach an agreement with the United States. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has said that the outcomes of the trilateral talks with the United States and Russia in Geneva were not sufficient. In a social media post, Zelensky said that sensitive political matters, including possible compromises to end the ongoing war, were not sufficiently worked through. He announced that the next meeting will take place later this month. In the ICC Men's T20 Cricket World Cup, defending champions India beat the Netherlands by 17 runs in a final Group A fixture at the Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad last night. Electing to bat first, India posted 193 for 6 in the stipulated 20 overs, with Shivam Dube scoring 66 off 31 balls. In reply, the Netherlands managed 176 for 7 in 20 overs. Indian bowler Varun Chakrabarti claimed 3 wickets, while Shivam Dube picked up 2. Dube was named Player of the Match for his impressive all-round performance. In women's cricket, India will play against host Australia in the second T20 International of the 3-match series in Canberra today. The match will start at 1:45 p.m. Indian time. The 6th National Rafting Championship, titled The Ultimate River Battle, will begin today at Shibnote in Doda district of Jammu and Kashmir. The championship aims to showcase top rafting talent from across the country while promoting adventure tourism in the region. Set against the scenic backdrop of the mighty Chenab River, the event is expected to attract professional rafting teams, adventure enthusiasts and tourists. And now, for a look at today's newspapers, it's over to Nina Arakkal.
Thank you, Abhishek. The AI Impact Summit is covered prominently by most of the dailies today. Modi expands Europe outreach at AI Summit, leads the statesman. Prime Minister Modi calls India EU FTA golden era for trade tech, leads the pioneer. EU leaders back early trade pack AI cooperation in meetings with Modi, reports the Times of India. Sundar Pichai unveils India-US subsea project and more, reports Financial Express. DGCA proposes swift ban on disruptive passengers, reports The Hindu. Government officials who leak information to media may face Official Secrets Act OCA action, states Hindustan Times. The Indian Express, in its editorial piece, A New Tango with Paris, says that the elevation of ties between India and France to a special global strategic partnership is testament to the durability of the relationship and to a shared commitment to strategic autonomy that avoids rigid bloc politics. France has long been one of India's most dependable partners, with whom ties have acquired renewed momentum over the past 12 months. US reveals details of Chinese nuclear test. Kremlin disagrees, notes The Hindu. From bit role AI is now the hero of entertainment industry, says Economic Times about the Indian entertainment industry. The paper writes, AI is no longer limited to pilot or experimental projects. It is now shaping how content is developed and delivered. And finally, coming to New York's iconic Carnegie Hall, annual festival dedicated to Indian music, says the Indian Express. The paper reports that come next year and in a first, Carnegie Hall will have an annual festival dedicated to Indian music. And with that, it's back to you, Abhishek.
Thank you, Nina. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to formally inaugurate India AI Impact Summit 2026 at Bharat Mandapam in New Delhi today. Former British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak says India is well positioned to be a leader in AI and demonstrate its mass adoption and deployment in society. Food Corporation of India signed MoU with World Food Programme for supply of rice to eradicate global hunger. Holy month of Ramzan begins today in different parts of the country. Defending champions India beat Netherlands by 17 runs in final Group A fixture of ICC Men's T20 Cricket World Cup in Ahmedabad. And the 6th National Rafting Championship begins today at Shibnote in Doda district of Jammu and Kashmir. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.